I'm Rachel. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be rearranging my plants back here. And I'm also going to be doing some other kind of plant stuff around the rest of my kitchen too. So yeah. The plan is to take this table and move it lengthwise here. My original idea was to put like a buffet table sort of thing right there, but I kind of feel like I have shelves here and shelves over here, and I don't know. Right now, this is what I'm doing. So we'll see how it turns out. And I have to move around some plants. So yeah. This telephone chair is in my husband's way a little bit of all of his junk. So I'm gonna take this chair out of here and put it underneath that window to get out of his way for now until we get some other areas of the house done. Eventually I might move this somewhere else and end up putting like a buffet there or something. We'll see. Now that I have that over there, I need to rearrange the plants around it so that way my fiddly fig isn't getting bumped around a lot, and that way things are easier to sit over there. Now you can see I kind of have some plants that are sticking out of the way a little bit, so I need to move those, and I'm going to add some plants back over here. This spider plant doesn't need a western facing exposure, but I'm going to put it over there anyways because that is the spot that I have for it right now. But I think that this palm will do really good being closer to the bright light. Now I just need to put a hook in the ceiling and hang up a plant there. To give you a quick tour of the plants that I have over here though really quick, because most of them are the same as what I've always had, but you know, like my two cactuses over here and my ogre ears, my spoon jades, and then I have lots of sedums, and then I got this one recently. So I'm trying it out over here. This is a Silencio variegata, and I have an Echeveria, and I like to keep this one behind something else because it is a little bit more of a tender succulent, and this is a west-facing window. And then I have some donkey tail sedum and more spoon jade and an aloe and more donkey tail sedum. And then I keep my fiddle leaf fig over here. It does pretty good. So I'll see how well it does being more towards this side of the window instead of being, it used to be here. So it's not going to be getting as bright of light throughout the whole day. Like if it was still right here, it would be getting direct sunlight. So we'll see. And then I have these maidenhair vines. I believe that that's what this is. That's what it looks like anyways to me. And Thomas got these from my mom. We still need to pot them up, but just, you know, a living stone and another sedum. And I'm not sure what this is still. If you know what this is, please do let me know. And then I have my palm here. These two were farther away from a south-facing window, quite a ways away, so they weren't getting any direct light, but now they are. And this one is growing a lot more now since I've had it over here. And then, of course, my angel wing begonia has a little bit of dust on it from drilling into the ceiling. And I have some succulents over here. I need to add some more into it because I stole some from it. Then hanging, I have this fig vine thing. This has been in my craft room in an eastern facing window, so I thought putting it up here where it's getting a little bit more mild western light would be better, especially because it's behind the curtain. And I can raise and lower this as much as I need to. Now what I need to do eventually is we're working on a few other projects eventually, hopefully, where I can get rid of this over here, and I'm just gonna have a few hooks, just like a couple, 2 or 3 for some aprons, and it'll be a lot smaller. But we need this for our coats in the winter. When I do that, I might, okay, now I look like a bird flying. I've been thinking what would be actually really cool is to have a settee back there to sit at the table with, but that's just an idea. And then moving this, centering this, of course, this picture. Over here you see these boxes. That's our recycling system right now. We keep going through different boxes and bags and things, and just stuff keeps happening to them. So anyways, we trade out the boxes, but I have an idea for when we redo the laundry room to be able to get rid of these. And then maybe I could put a big huge hutch over here, and maybe, if that's something I want to do, I don't know. I like to brainstorm these things a lot, and then something completely different usually ends up happening. So right now, I am just making spaces for my plants, and it's gonna be great. My table is kind of where I put new plants. This gets filtered light all day long-ish, mostly later in the day from this western window over here. Now it will definitely only get filtered light, whereas before it would get a big block of full sun during part of the day. So this might actually be a little bit easier for some of my plants, but like I said, we have a lot more projects coming along, and I'm going to be having some grow lights set up in the laundry room and having a place to start seeds and to care for plants that need a little bit more attention. And so I might not need to use my table for plants, and it might not be completely covered with plants most of the time. So maybe we'll eat at the table a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. Now there's a much larger area. I still need to move that chair from the table. It's going to go in the laundry room. But now there's a much larger area to work around the dishwasher and the table. There's, you know, you don't have to squeeze past it when the dishwasher is being loaded. That way, also, my back chairs would whack against my fiddle leaf figs sometimes, and that's not very good for them. Now you can get to the table from either side of the table easier now. Over here I have, oh, my mop. Hello, mop. So I keep some plants over in this area. This is an area that I like to work at a lot. You want to say hi? Say hello! So right now I like to keep a plant over here because I have extra space and it greens it up. But up above, there is all this space open above the cabinet, and so and my rabbit's foot fern needs more sunlight, so I'm gonna put my rabbit's foot fern here. Oh my god. So I'm gonna put this pothos up higher. I'm gonna replace my rabbit's foot fern with this peace lily first. I still need to pot it up, but I don't know what pot I want to put it in yet. Also, science experiments with food coloring. Oh, that might be a little bit too much copper. This will be the copper corner. This composter has a copper pad up at the top and the lid that absorbs any onion smells, so it's really handy and nice for your compost and stuff before we take it out to the chickens. And where am I gonna put this? I don't know, maybe I'll hang it up somewhere or put it on top of my refrigerator. That might be a good idea. You can't even see him up there. He needs to get a little bigger. That's much better. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful because, you know, we don't all have the time or the resources or whatever to make all of our spaces perfect, but we can just take something from another part of our house and add it somewhere else and make a little happy place for us somewhere. And I really enjoyed having all these plants in here. Gunther really likes this spot a lot, and the cat really likes to lay here. And I think everybody's just really been enjoying having a little seat by the window with lots of plants around them. And it's nice because I can sit here and I can look at all my plants and I can check them for detritus or you know, just check on my plants that are over here. Eventually I might move this chair somewhere else and put a longer table here, but I am really enjoying having a little window seat here for right now. So I've had fun making this video. I hope you'll join me for my next video. So please do subscribe and like this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye!
Trying to say something.